Hi, it's Dapsy. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm super excited to have you join me in this tutorial. In this one, I want to show you how you can upload your website to Hostinger. So if you have a website, whether it is a WordPress, it is a static website, whatever website you want to have and you want to upload it to an Hostinger and you don't have any experience whatsoever, I'm going to walk you step by step how to get that done in this tutorial. So without further ado, I think we should get started already. So right on my screen here is hostinger.com. So like I said, I want to make this step by step just in case you already have an Hostinger account. You can skip this process and you can check the video description for you to see timestamps so that you can navigate this video appropriately. So that being said, let's get back to Hostinger. So hostinger.com here, you can check the video description for you to see a link to Hostinger. You also see a coupon code there that will give you an amazing deal. Currently it's Black Friday season, so I don't know when you'll be watching this video or how Black Friday might be over, but definitely I can guarantee you that my link will qualify you for the best deal, up to 85% discount here, and also a 10% coupon code discount in the video description, so you can check that out. So if you come to Hostinger here, you can just easily just come down to claim deal. You can see their most popular plan here is the business plan. In case you want to have more server resources, I will always recommend this. But if you're starting a website newly, you don't have traffic, you just want to start as small as possible, you can always toggle this to the premium plan, and you can see this. You can buy this right now for as low as 1.95. On a good day, this will be around 2.99. So this is an amazing deal. You can buy up to 48 months plan, and then you can have 3 months free if you buy this. Unfortunately, this is Black Friday season, and this is the reason why you get an amazing deal like this. And I think this is beautiful. So all you have to do here is to choose a plan. From here, you already have a premium web hosting in your cart, and then you can see the period here is for 48 months. You can switch in between. I will always advise that if you have much to spend, you can invest in a 48 months plan, and you can see the amount you are going to pay now is $93.60. You already have a whooping 85% discount. Just imagine if you now use my coupon code, for example, called DAPS, and then you apply, you can pay as low as $84 for you to buy a 48 months plan, and then you would also get a free domain name and you get 3 months free. So that is a 51 months plan. So in case you don't have that amount again, you want to buy for maybe 24 months plan, let me show you how much you're going to be paying. You are going to be paying $48.60. That's crazy for a 2-year plan. So once you're done with all of these things, you select the month you want to go. The next thing you want to do here is to just go the continue route. So the next thing you want to do here is for you to create an account. You need to enter your email address and the password, and then you hit the continue button, and then that will take you to the final step where you need to make payment. Once you have a secure checkout, that's it, your Hostinger account is ready. I would not be going through that route right now, so I want to log in into my account. From there we can continue this process. So now inside of my Hostinger dashboard, in your case, you might be asked to go through an onboarding process just immediately after you check out. You may want to just ignore that, or you may just continue the process from there. You can select migrate, and then you can continue the process. We'll get to that eventually. But because I'm signing into an account here, you can see I have a lot of premium hosting accounts that I have not used. So let me just choose one here to add a website, for example. And once I do this, you see that you have several options here. WordPress, you can create a WordPress website, Hostinger website builder. I have done tutorials around Hostinger website builder before. Empty PHP or HTML template. I will get back to that because I'll be showing you how to migrate a static website like PHP, HTML website. I'll also show you how to migrate a WordPress website, regardless of whatever website you want to use, so you got yourself covered in this tutorial. So that's the reason why I'm going through this route. So before we continue, let's just come down here. I have a WordPress website here called dash.dapstutorial.com. I'll be using this for tutorial purpose right now. I have these hosted on A2 hosting. So if I come down here, I'll be able to see the files of my website. This is the hosting account. So I'll come back for the purpose of using an HTML or a PHP website. So I have this website here. I just went on Google free HTML template. So I have this website here called free-css.com. So I have just downloaded a free HTML template here that I'll be using just for tutorial purpose alone. So right now I think we should get started. Let's start with a WordPress website first, and then we come back to an HTML website. So right now, if I come down here for this here, I will just come to for this here, I'll just come to migrate website. So right now it's saying, what domain do I want to use? If you want to use a new domain name, because Hostinger definitely will give you a free domain name when you're using this account, you can type in this domain name here and you can claim it literally for free. If you have an existing domain name that you want to use, maybe hosted somewhere else, you want to type that here, and then for example, let's say I want to use dabsdiary.com. So you can see here it says registered at another provider. It's my domain name, yet I can still select it. You can use this domain name for your website, but you need to connect it manually. So you need to get that. So once you hit the next step, it will give you the name server. So you need to go and update that. And I think that's super easy to understand here. I can use a subdomain. Hostinger allows you to use an unlimited subdomain. For example, I have a website here called dabs.com. So I can just say dabs.dabstooth.com. So you can see this is a subdomain, so you can see this is free for me to use. But for the purpose of this tutorial, let me just use a temporary domain name. Or maybe I should just use this subdomain. Let's just use this for tutorial purpose. So let's go to next. The next thing here is for us to choose a data center. It's like a server location. By default here is in the United States. So you might just want to come here and choose another data center or server location that is closest to you, or where your website visitors are coming from. So you can see, you can do that here, but I will leave that the way it is, and then I will go to the next button. And this is setting up our account. This can take some few minutes. We want to give this some time to finish up. So here you have two options, two routes. If you have your WordPress website backup files here, you should be going this route. But again, you can also go the live link route. Either way, it works fine. If you go the live link route, you have the option for you to use Hostinger service to migrate your website for you literally for free. So what that will happen is, for example, I have a live link here, this website here. Let's just copy this URL. Let's come back here. Let's paste that here. Just let me show you exactly what is possible, and then I can just go next. The next thing I want to do here is to select a platform. Since this is WordPress, we're going to stick to it. So you can see you can also do that for maybe a control panel. WordPress is fine. And then we can come to next. Two options here. The first option is the recommended option. And this is you providing your WordPress admin details. Somebody from Hostinger will do the migration for you, so you don't have to do anything. Just provide your WordPress admin details, and then within 48 hours they will help you do all the migration, and then they would hand over your website to you. It's as simple as that. But the other option here is the other option we have initially, which is for us to upload our backup files, which is where I want to spend time on. This will take up to 48 hours according to Hostinger to help them do this for you. But let's just go the route of we want to get this done right now. So we want to work with our zip and then our SQL. So right now, let's go to the next. So right now, we can upload our backup files here. So for us to get our backup files, we want to come to our website here. This is our website here. You want to go to where it is hosted. In my option here, I have the cPanel opened. So what I will do is to go to the file manager. So let's come to file manager here. So here I have the website here with dash.dabstutorial.com. So I can open it up. You can see this is the WordPress files here. So we want to back it up. But before we do that, I want to also back up the database. So if you're like me, that you run several websites in one hosting account, it might be difficult for you to know what database is for what website. For you to know that, you need to come to your WordPress WP config. So this is it here. You can just right click this, and I have the option to view this. So that's what I want to do. So this is what the WP config file look like. So if we scroll down here, we'll be able to see our database name, the user, the password, and then the host name, which is localhost. But this is the name of our database, and then we will get back to that eventually. So right now, for us to be able, so now what we want to do is that we want to back up all the files here. So to be able to do that, I can just come here. Let me click the home button here. So I have all my folders here. So I can come down here to dash tutorial. So if I click on this, what I want to do is to compress this. So once I click on this, I have the option to compress it here, or I can just right click to as well, and then I can just easily compress this. Let's just use the regular zip archive. We can go the tar and other ones. So this will be the directory for archive. So now let's compress this. So you can see now we have this archive done here. So I can close this, and then I can scroll down. This is my file here, dash.dash2.com.zip. So what I want to do is to right click this, and then I want to download this. So I can also download this up here wherever it is fine. So you can see that is downloading. So right now I can just come up here to my control panel, and now I want to scroll down till I find a database. So you can see here. So what I can do is to come to my PHP my admin directly from here. See, I have lots of database here. So like I said, I already have that opened here. So this is it. My database for that website here is ending with WP966. So let's check out for that. WP966. So this is the database here. So I'm going to click on it. And then this is my database. So what I want to do is to scroll down here. I want to check all here. And then I want to come here. So from here, I just want to select the export button. Export method quick. This is good. Format SQL is fine. So we want to just hit the export button. I think I have that downloaded already. So we can just come back here to Hostinger. And from here, we can upload what we just downloaded. So you can see here, this has been downloaded. So I can drag this from here. I can drag it here. So as you can see, this is uploading. We're going to give this some few seconds to finish up. So we have our zip file uploaded here. So now let's upload our database. As you can see, we have this also uploaded now. So now let's go to the next. So as you can see here, it says that this can take up to 48 hours. Do not change your name servers to Hostinger until migration is complete, blah, blah, blah. But let's just submit this request. This is our domain name here, dash.dash2.com. Unfortunately, we can't visit that domain name right now. So what we want to do is to just come to websites. Let's just visit this domain name. So as you can see here, we now have that website live here. So this is the same website here. Is actually a TikTok game website that you can see it, a WordPress website. And by the way, I showed an AI that helped me design this game not long ago. In case you want to learn how to use an AI to design a game like this, you can see I'm playing this with computer. You can check the video description for you to see a link to that. So that's it. So if you come down here, I have the same website right now here at daps.daps2.com. So I can just check this to see if this is working. So you can see this is working too as well. So that's how super simple and easy it is for you to migrate your website wherever it is to Hostinger. Before I end this tutorial, let me show you how to upload the static files to Hostinger. It's the same process. It's just that in this case, you will not be uploading a database. So right now, if I come back here, let me come back home. So here I have another premium web hosting here that I can still use for tutorial purpose. So now let's come here. Let's do manage. I can now add a website. I can choose to add a WordPress website, Hostinger website builder, empty PHP and HTML template. That is the best route to go. So I'll click this. So the next step here is for us to add a domain name. So you can come here, add any domain name you want to use. Like I told you earlier, if you just invest in Hostinger, you have a free domain name. So you can type that here. If you have an existing domain name, if it is still live somewhere on one hosting server, I would recommend you go the route of a temporary domain name. You can use that to hold your website pending when you change your name servers and your name servers is now propagating well to Hostinger. So the next step here is to choose a data center. I showed that earlier, so I'll just go next. And you can see this is setting up, and we're going to give this some few seconds to finish up. So what we want to do from here is to just come straight to our file manager. We want to come to our public_html. So we have a default.php here. So if we come to this dashboard and come to our domain name here, if we click this, so we'll have this Hostinger landing page here. So you can see that is the function of this default.php. So if I click this right now, I can easily just delete this from here, or I can right click this and then delete this PHP file. And then if I come down here right now, if I refresh this, you would see that that is gone. So now there's nothing on the side. So we have 403 forbidden. So right now we want to upload our files, whether it is HTML, it is PHP. If you are buying a PHP script, maybe from Code Canyon or maybe from any marketplace out there, if there is a different method to doing this, the script will tell you exactly what to do. So right now, like I told you, I'll be using this so we can check the live demo first to see exactly what that template look like. So you can see this is exactly what it looks like. It's an e-commerce website, really. Okay, this is beautiful. So right now, let's come back here and let's try to upload. We want to upload a file. And this is the template here. You can see this is the template here. So I'll select this. I'll open this up. And you can see this file is uploading. So we'll give this some few seconds to upload to our server. So in some few seconds, this was uploaded. Right now, I can click on this. I can right click as usual, and I can extract this file. I will give this a temporary name. I can just call these tabs. Like I said, it's temporary. Follow me and don't miss out on any steps. And then I would extract this. So right now you can see I have my zip file here. This is not useful anymore. I can delete it and you can leave it here just for backup purpose. Whatever it is, it's fine. So for the purpose of this tutorial, I will delete this. I can skip this being in trash. I can just literally delete this. And now I have the dapps folder here. I can open it up. And then I have another folder here. I can open this up to as well. So this is the file we want to move directly to our public_html. So what I will do right now is to select this and just do Ctrl A to select all of them. I can right click as well. I can move these files. So I can set the directory of these files or these folders and files, whatever it is. I want to move it just to public_html. So I'll come here. I'll click on this. I'll double click this rather. So you can see here that this is still at dapps. So I will double click again. And this is now at public_html. So I'll move this there. So you can see under our public_html, I have those folder here. And I still have the dapps folder here. It is not useful anymore. So I can click it. I can right click and then I can delete this right now. So that's everything we want to do. So right now, let's come back to our live website here. And let's refresh this just like that. We now have our website live. Isn't this super amazing? So you have the lazy method. You can just give Hostinger your WordPress admin details. If it's a WordPress website, they will migrate it for you within 24 to 48 hours. But if you want to get it done instantly, I just showed you how to get that done. So that's my time for this tutorial. If you find it useful, give me a thumbs up. If you have any question whatsoever, you know what to do. Drop them for me in the comment section. I'll look out for them. I would see you in another tutorial. And until then, be good.